Hey guys, basically I heard that, oh man, it's already raining, that the furniture store had been revamped. And if you know what the old Bloxburg furniture store looked like, so I wanted to make a quick video and check it out. Please ignore my avatar and the very disconnected dinosaur head here. So we're just going to, I'll tour this plot in a later video, but I just wanted to drive down to Bloxburg Central. Isn't that so cute? I love the green and white. It's so much, it looks unique from the rest of the city, so that's going to automatically draw your attention. To those of you who are excited for a brand new Bloxburg city, don't be fooled. Like, this is the only new place. The Soakin' Suds laundromat. Nothing is really that different. It's not. It's the same, and I think they're going to start remodeling everything because they did the burger place, and now they're doing fancy furniture. So that's really cool. Sale offer. Oh, I see. So you can use this to buy like furniture at lower prices. I think that's really interesting. So it gives you an incentive to come to the store as opposed to just doing it in build mode. Oh, there's a person here.
Welcome to Fancy Furniture. Explore our selection and find something that truly tickles your fancy.
I don't like that phrasing. What does your store have to offer?
We offer a wide selection of furniture, both modern and vintage.
What can I do here?
You can explore our showroom for inspiration, shop directly from our displays, and enjoy limited time sales when new furniture arrives.
Oopsies. I did not mean to buy that luxurious plant. You know, I actually have some places on my plot where I could use this furniture. I'm probably not going to use a lot of it. Not the rocket bed. That's actually really cool. Does it close? Oh no, I hate to think of the implications of that because then if a child is there and then they close the thing and go in the rocket ship, do they just die? I feel like the transitional stuff goes better with more minimal or like no wallpaper and not this blue and gold, but I kind of see what it's going for, like a kind of maximalist vibe, but the transitional furniture was definitely not made for that. Okay, I actually really like this kitchen. It is retro, and I think those are the shaker counters, right? So those are like the super cheap ones that no one uses anymore, unless you're a good builder. Because a lot of people only take a lot of the furniture at face value and they don't actually like consider repainting it just because, you know, oh, it's cheap, so therefore it's not gonna look good. But well, it actually really looks good. I don't know why I only see a lot of like neutral and like earthy tones for kitchens. I don't see a lot of blue and gold or like other colors. I really like colorful kitchens. Maybe I'm just a little biased. Bifoil knit sculpture. I never understood this. Doesn't really look good. It looks really out of place in this setting. There should be like a mural here instead. Okay, so generally this is just furniture, most of which we've already had, but it does give some ideas as to how to use the new stuff. Though it makes me wonder if most people weren't using the new stuff and that's why they decided to remodel fancy furniture. I also think they could have a new logo or a new font or something, because this just seems outdated for the more modern setting that they have going on. Oh, and it also makes me wonder if they're gonna remodel like the whole store every time they get new furniture. Isn't that what she said? Isn't that like exactly what she said? Is that a POS system? That's funny. And they have like realistic cash registers. Is that coming to build mode too? Oh, that's fun. Maybe I should get some of those for my plot. So like what I was saying with the colorful kitchens, a lot of people use neutral tones. This is very purple, but it's still very neutral colored. Like obviously the appliances have been recolored, but I don't see a lot of, you know, fun colors. We see a lot of very natural colors. And so I think a nice colorful kitchen really kind of refreshes the building palette, and it reminds you that, oh yeah, all of your kitchen furniture, it doesn't have to be just all brown. And I think we all need to be reminded of that. So with all that retro furniture, I think I could use it in these townhouses over here, and I'm only gonna do one. So I'm just gonna pick the blue one. Now these aren't really made for living in, they're mostly made for renting, but I guess you could live in them. And as you can see, they just have wallpaper and lights, and there's a room for a bathroom in here. Oh wait, is all this stuff like super new? I don't know about you guys, but I really, unless it's a super realistic build, I don't like these covers. Like the realistic books, I prefer more simple ones so that doesn't take anything away from the build. Oh, they have all these like retro fridge. They're a lot they look smaller than the normal oh yeah, that's a lot smaller. I guess over time appliances get bigger, right? And where should I put this? You see, my issue, how I build my kitchens is that I put the appliances out first and then I decide where everything goes. And then I like to have a trash can either at one end or the other. I don't know what I'm feeling yet, because I usually put the sink against the window, but then there's like no space for the stove. I'll put the microwave over there. I like the drawer counters because it means I don't have to decorate as much. I can already hear Logan scolding me for my choice in interior design. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna sneak the fridge. Yeah, right against that counter. I'm gonna try to make it even so it doesn't hurt my eyeballs. And then I can put the trash can over there. Right. Microwave. Is there a vintage microwave? There is a retro microwave. Oh dear, it looks out of place. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put another one of these counters in, and I'm gonna put the microwave over here so it looks more retro, because usually people would put it in the corners. And this entire color scheme is just so off. So I'm going to make the yellow blue, but I'm gonna do like a brighter blue. Okay, I'm gonna make these look a little more modern, and I'm gonna make it match. So I'm gonna do the dark blue accents. There we go. Look at how much better that looks. And I like to use one of the kitchen sinks. So either this one or this one, but for a vintage build, I think this one would be better. Oh yeah, and the faucet matches the rest of it. I know we don't need the microwave cabinet because we already have a microwave on the counter. I wish we had corner cabinets in this game like the Sims. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Because I fit that in a really weird way. And then I do another half cabinet and it already looks terrible and uneven. So I'm just gonna take that out. Yep, we're just gonna deal with what we have. It's beautiful, guys. Look at how better that looks already. I'll add the clutter later. I think I want to focus on just the new stuff for now. Yeah, no, that's definitely not gonna fit. So usually what I do in this scenario is that I take a dining chair, I take another dining chair, and I grab a table that isn't exactly a dining table, like one of these end tables. I need to find one that fits. How about this wave? And then I can make it match. Actually, I'm gonna give it like a slightly kind of deeper blue. And sometimes you want to tilt the chairs just a little bit out and kind of, you know, place them around to make the setting feel a little more natural. You can do the same thing with the microwave, like that. Put it like that, just a little bit askew, just to give, you know, that feeling that the kitchen's actually being used. Alright, and after taking some creative liberties, here is my result. So I did end up putting a rug under the dining table and some salt and pepper shakers, because they do have a functional purpose, but they also are kind of cute. They make the table feel a little bigger. Then I got some simple clutter things around the kitchen, some semi-functional groceries, some knives and some utensils for cooking, and I also put a little like mat by the sink so that, you know, water doesn't make a huge mess when you wash the spoon and the water floods your home. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the retro furniture. I think maybe I'll do the rest of the house in retro just to see what it looks like later on. I think that's enough decorating for now. My brain already hurts from blue. I am seeing in blue. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.